Joining me now is Christopher Ruddy, Newsmax's CEO. Chris, welcome to the New York Stock Exchange.
Ashley, thank you for having me and bringing back a lot of great memories. I was just watching that sizzle reel, and it was a great day for me personally and Newsmax.
Of course, 6 months ago, you went public right here on the New York Stock Exchange. What do you remember about that day?
It was such a high-energy day. We had all our friends and a lot of investors and others and the people on the floor, which was amazing. I think it was a very memorable day because New York Stock Exchange is such a great institution, and we were now connected to that great institution in a very, very good way.
Of course, and I know that a lot has been going on with Newsmax. You have signed a number of key distribution agreements in recent months, from Hulu Plus to Verizon, and I know there was an exciting one with a hotel distribution company that just was signed. Can you take us through those?
Well, it's interesting. We're seeing growth in almost every segment of the company. We have a lot of different segments that we do business. Cable TV, streaming, we have a digital platform, we have even print publications, we have a plus service. Everything's up pretty much this year. And what's amazing is it was an election year last year. And usually the aftermath of an election, they call it the hangover year the next year because you're usually not doing as well. There's no election. We're doing even better than last year in terms of overall results, and I think it's going to be very strong.
And you're in 60 million homes. Where do you see future growth primarily coming from?
So now 60 million is the magic number, and we're on par with Fox and CNN as a top-tier cable channel in terms of reach. And then our ratings have been fantastic. You know, we've been number 4 in cable news. We're number anywhere from 5 to 10 in Nielsen rated of all cable channels. There's several hundred cable channels, right? We're number 5 to 10. So it's a very big achievement for a relatively new cable channel to be accomplishing this. And I think we see big growth ahead, not only in the cable world, there's still a lot of room for us to grow there, but in the streaming world. The Newsmax 2 streaming channel has been growing double digits all this year. Viewership is way up, and we're expecting that to continue to grow, and it's on every major platform. You talk about Roku and Samsung and Vizio, all those TV platforms, Pluto, we're there.
All right, and this month it was announced that Newsmax's board of directors authorized up to $5 million in Bitcoin and Trump coin purchases. Can you share more about that?
Sure. Well, what we decided to do, we're going to tip our toe into the water on crypto. We believe crypto is an amazing phenomenon. Bitcoin is becoming part of a lot of companies' portfolios. So we thought, let's be able to buy some. We're starting with a very small purchase. And then over time, we'll be able to grow it if we see that or believe that it's going to continue having a strong future. So we feel it should be part of any major public company's portfolio now, a Bitcoin or crypto strategy.
All right, and this past summer you added Fubo TV founder David Gandler to your board of directors. Why do you feel that he was the right choice?
Well, he's a top-notch, world-class entrepreneur and business guy. Fubo TV, he started from nothing. It's now become, he turned it into a public company. It's been super successful. There's reports it's going to merge with Hulu very soon, and we hope he'll be running both companies. But this is a man that was a pathfinder and is a friend of mine in Newsmax, and it's given us a lot of good advice. So we really appreciate him coming in. He joins people like Paula Dobriansky, former Assistant Secretary of State, who's got world-class involvement in business around the world. She headed up Reuters Business internationally. Alex Acosta, who's a famous lawyer, well, one of the most well-connected lawyers in Washington. So we have a lot of legal, international, and business minds at the table when we meet.
What are your key priorities for the next 6 months and forward and beyond?
Well, you know, we think there's a huge opportunity because the streaming is growing. There's really not a great news channel on streaming. CNN, Fox are not investing their money there. Meanwhile, that area is growing hypersonic speed, right? So we want to continue growing our streaming channel. Check us out. It's called Newsmax 2. It's on our app. If you download our app on your smartphone, you can actually start watching it right away. It's for free. So we're really excited about that. And then we have the Plus service. This year on the Plus service, our strategy had been to bring in a lot of new content. We have a lot of documentaries, films, we even have movies, entertainment. So we do news and entertainment on Newsmax Plus. And our feeling is there's a huge market for family-friendly news and entertainment in America. Nobody's really fulfilling or filling that niche, and we're going to do that in the coming year.
Where do you see streaming going in the next 2 or 3 years?
Oh, it's going to continue growing wildly. Cable is a great ecosystem. It's contracting. We believe there's a tremendous amount of opportunity in the cable world for us as a news channel. News and live sports will be the big winners in cable. Even as it contracts, it'll be a very profitable marketplace. But we see streaming as the tremendous upside as we go forward.
All right, Christopher Ruddy, CEO of Newsmax, thank you so much for joining us at the New York Stock Exchange.
Thank you, Ashley. Great to be with you.
You heard the lady. That was Chris Ruddy, the CEO of Newsmax, being interviewed on the floor of the stock exchange this morning, talking about Newsmax as a public company. Newsmax went public earlier this year. There was a lot of interest in it. If you're interested in joining the Newsmax News Revolution or learning more about the company, you can call your stockbroker or check it out on the website, newsmaxinvest.com. A lot of information there for you to sort through, so check it out. You know, folks, I thank God for my wonderful wife, my kids, my country, the greatest nation ever. And Americans like you who believe in the truth, the Chris Salcedo Show will never stop fighting for you.
The Chris Salcedo Show, for the news you need to know.